Welcome to Sequestered Signing Week 2, Day 1. This week's theme is people. You're going to learn a lot of people. Today, you're going to learn some family signs. Now, there's a lot of family signs, so some of them will be pushed to tomorrow and even a Wednesday for some of them. So we're going to try and get through these as quick as we can. Remember to go to the practice prompt in my Instagram account, ASL Rochelle, and find the one that says week 2, day 1. It should be pink, and you can see all the signs you've learned today and some practice work for you to do to really cement all of that learning that you've done. All right, let's bust through this because we've got a lot of signs to do. All right, the first one is mom. Okay, so your dominant hand is in the 5 hand shape, and you place the thumb on the side of your chin here underneath your mouth, like the corner of your mouth. Boom, right here. Not on your mouth, on your chin here to the side. A lot of people will sign it right here in the middle, but we try not to have a ton of signs blocking our eyes. It's just really disorienting, and we want to make sure we try to keep eye contact with people while we're signing. So you want to move over to the side here. So mom. And you just bring your hand up to your chin. Boom, done. Dad is the same thing. You just place it here at the side of your forehead. Dad. Now, I will say this about people. There's a lot of signs you're going to learn that are going to be divided here. So female signs are from here down, and male signs are from here up. Generally, male is at the forehead, and female is at the chin. We do have gender neutral signs, specifically that are gender neutral. That's a whole other video for, I teach them in here as well. But there are other signs for other gender neutral kind of things, okay? Now, if you're in a household where you have 2 moms or 2 dads or whatever combination you have, you can still say mom, you can still say dad, however you address your parents or how you want your children to address you is the way you do it. No worries about whatever gender that the sign says it's assigned. It's whatever the word that you identify with is what you want to use. Now, parents is mom, dad together, or you can come from your forehead down and go dad, mom. Doesn't matter which order you do it in. Mom, dad, dad, mom. Typically the order is switched, like, so if I'm signing something that's up here, I'll go parents. I'll come straight from my forehead down to my chin to be efficient. But if I'm down here, I'll go whoop, whoop. I'll start down low and then go up high. Again, to be efficient with my movements and my time and stuff like that. Okay, so parents is mom, dad, or dad, mom. Grandma and grandpa, you start, so for grandma, you start like you're signing mom and then you arch out. Grandma. For grandpa, it's the same thing. You start at dad, but then you arch out. So if you're just seeing the signs in isolation, I would go like this, grandma or grandpa. Sometimes you can see people do a double arch. A lot of times you can do that for like great grandma, great grandfather, or sometimes people do a double arch and they still mean grandma and grandpa. So don't be alarmed if you see somebody do a double arch. That's totally normal because they a long time ago it was taught more with a double arch, and it's since just kind of gone down to 1 arch, but you'll see people do it both ways. So if you want to say grandparents, you would say grandma, grandpa, okay, or grandpa, grandma. All right. So again, like if you have 2 moms or 2 dads or 2 grandmas and 2 grandpas that are together, to say grandparents, you would still say grandma, grandpa, okay? Or you would still say mom, dad. Even if you technically have 2 moms or 2 dads, you would still say parents, or, because this is the sign for parent, all right? If you wanted, if it was appropriate for that conversation, then you can say, oh, I have 2 moms. first one's name is blah, blah, blah. The second one's name is blah, blah, blah. If that was appropriate for a conversation. Or my dad's names are these, or whatever. Or my grandparents, I have 2 grandpas, or I have 2 grandmas. But if you're saying just grandparents, you do grandma, grandpa. Doesn't matter the gender. Or like if you're saying I've got a grandma, grandpa here, and a grandma, grandpa here, I've got like 5 sets of grandparents, you would still just do the one. Family, let's do family. Family is the F handshapes. Bring them together here with your thumbs touching, or the tips of the circle touching, and then you're gonna circle out and around so your pinkies touch. Family. So now this is like showing like a circle of people, like a group of people, and then you just use the letter that the word starts with, F for family, right? So family. You just do one circle, family. And it's not this big circle, it's just this small little right here circle, family. Brother and sister. Okay, so this is like a combination sign, and it takes a little bit of time to get used to, okay? So don't sweat it. So you're going like this. Let me just show you what they look like. I'll show you brother first, and then I'll break it down, okay? Brother, brother. So let's start with your non-dominant hand. Your non-dominant hand starts in the S hand shape, like this, just right here, 90-degree angle, and you pop out into the 1 hand shape, like that, so you can see it from the side. Boom, brother. The dominant hand is starting in the open A hand shape, thumb on your forehead, and it opens into the 1 hand shape also. So when your hand is here at the forehead, this hand is in the S hand shape. And then when it comes down, they meet, they both go into the 1 hand shape, and it's like this. Okay? Brother. So it's like boy, same, and then it kind of got meshed into brother like this. Sister is the same thing, but you are down here at your chin. Sister. Brother, sister. So if you want to say siblings, you just go brother, sister, or sister, brother, just like we did for parents, just like we did for grandparents. So again, if you have all sisters, you would still say siblings this way, brother, sister. If you have all brothers, you would still say sister, brother, brother, sister, the same way, okay? Son and daughter, it's like this. Son, daughter. Son, daughter. So you're touching, so both of your hands are in this curved open B hand shape. This is like you're holding a baby here, and you've got your hand that touches the side of your forehead here, and you come down into your arm, son. Start here at your chin, come down into your arm, daughter. Now you don't go full cradle here, just bring it down into the arm, okay? Sometimes people will go here, 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 a variety of places where you touch it, but I just kind of, just right here, boom, son, daughter. Uncle, your dominant hand is in the U hand shape. Bring it up here by your forehead and circle your U. And I'm going tiny little circles out, away, starting out away from my head. Uncle. Aunt, A hand shape by your chin and circle, just like you did uncle. I'm not on aunt and uncle, I'm not touching my face, I'm just out here outside of it like this. Aunt, uncle. Now cousin, there's 2 ways you can do, actually there's a couple of ways you can do cousin, but let me show you the 2 main ways you can do cousin. Again, with the C shape, you can circle it here, or you can twist it. Both are fully acceptable, cousin or cousin, okay? I originally learned circling it, and then since in the recent years, I've started to twist it more and more. Now, this right here by my ear, it's hidden underneath my lion's mane, is like a neutral cousin. This is just like cousin in general. We're not saying it's a boy, we're not saying it's a girl, we're not saying anything about it. It's just neutral, right? That's right here by my ears. Now, you can go up higher for male cousin, and you can go lower for female cousin, or stay in the middle. It doesn't matter. So if you want to say, oh, my cousin Nancy, and then we know most likely from context clues or from knowing her or you're talking about her that she may be a she, and if she's not a she, then I'm sure it will be addressed in the conversation, okay? So I don't want anybody to get like caught up on like, Oh my gosh, but what if they don't identify as this? If they don't identify as a gender, stick with the neutral version and then use the signs that you learn about those specific genders. Okay, so stepmom and stepdad, you go like this. So to say step, it's like saying your turn. So you have like your L hand shape and you curve it, just a scooch, curve it like that. And like you're gonna shoot something over here, like you got a broken gun. You're gonna go here like this and you flip it over. Boom, mom. Stepmom, stepdad. Or you can go stepbrother, stepsister. Foster, so if you've got foster parents or foster siblings, you sign this sign. And it's the one hand shape and you swipe it across in front of your nose. You don't have to hit your nose. Sometimes I just do out of habit, or I just miss it because I can't see where my finger is, so don't stress about it if you do hit it. But it's just this one strike. You're bending at your wrist, not here and not here. You're just going boom, one time across. This is the sign for false or fake. So just don't read too much into it. Just know it's foster mom, but when it's combined with mom or dad or foster parents, it means foster. It doesn't mean like fake or false, or you know what I mean? But anyway, so it's foster mom, foster dad, foster brother, foster sister. So you sign this and then attach whatever other relationship that you want attached to it, then you sign right after it. Have, I guess, is a sign that I taught you guys. So you do the bent B hand shape. So you have your open B hand shape, go flat like this, and you go boom, right here. Have. Have. So right where your bra straps or your suspenders would go, boom, have. Just one time you bring it in. This is a super, super big sign we did. One last sign, I know we're running out of time. Adopted. Adopt, you start here with your hands in the 5 hand shape and you pull up into the S. So you have them here and you grab them and keep them. Adopted, so you can be like your adopted parents, your adopted siblings, your adopted son or your adopted daughter, whatever, boom, adopted, okay? And you just do it one time. I think that was all the signs I taught you. You'll have more signs you learn day 2 and day 3. All right, thank you guys so much. Check out the practice prompt, ASL Rochelle, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.